Just give me one sec as I start a party. There we go. Given the fact that this is an alt I will never use. Alright. Okay. I'm just gonna set this to invite only. Just in the off chance that anyone tries to join me, they can't. Here it is. Alright. Yeah. Just gonna be doing some grinding. This is gonna be a chill late night stream. I probably should be in bed, but yeah, fucking why not? Give me one extra second. I'm just gonna do a thing. There we go. Now there's the like. Right. Sure. Yeah, sure. It was flawless with absolutely no faults at all. Yeah, whatever.
The team's reached the village, awaiting further instruction.
Wait, let me just...
Find Agent Maxis. Recover any intel you can.
Oh, wait, fuck. Give me a sec. I'm gonna see if I can do something real quick. Yeah, just give me a hot sec. I'm gonna... go get that. There we go. PlayStation app. I just gotta see if I can remember what the fucking password for my other account that I barely use was. I don't remember the password, so I'm just gonna fucking change it. If I can even remember which fucking email I used for it. Okay, yeah, it was this email. I'm sorry for the long pause before I even really get into the thick of thin things. Okay, and hopefully this will work. I hope to God. I was not wrong. Count like this does exist, yeah. Oh boy. Alright, there we go. I think signed in. I set the right. Yep, here we go. The fuck? Oh, what the fuck? Alright, here comes some more annoying shit that I gotta do real quick. I'm sorry that this is literally not ending up the way you guys wanted. Oh, who am I kidding? No one's even watching this. Yeah, but who am I kidding? I can use this as a means to fucking vent all I want. There we go. Back in here. Alright. Okay. Let's try this again. In case none of you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm trying to... Alright, I guess I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to have to end this pretty early, but don't worry, I shall reopen it in a split second. Or maybe let me test something real quick. Alright. There we go.
Ravenov.
Okay, sorry for the 10 minutes of absolute nothing. I had to God, I can't aim or shoot. This is pain. Yeah, sorry for the no, am I kidding? No one's gonna fucking watch this anyway.
Pity you didn't even feel it.
But hey, whatever. I can dream, you know. I can just be a crazy person and talk to the non-existent. I could just talk to the non-existent people watching my stream, albeit I'm a bit of a lunatic, but you know what, fuck you. I can do as I please.
I would join you, but
If I want to talk to the non-existent people, but yeah, this is just gonna be a chill stream where I. Okay, you know what? Wait, let me check something. Is there? Okay, interface. No. Controller. Is there something I could do? Is there anything I can do to make the fucking thing? Yeah, I have no idea how to make this not happen where it won't let me fucking sprint. Oh my god. One problem with controllers in this day and age, with my controller in this day and age, I literally can't fucking sprint. It literally will not let me sprint no matter how hard I try. And it sucks. Man. Man, that shit sucks. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna ramble and rant my thoughts off, because I got fucking nothing better to do. So, let's start with the first topic that I want to ramble about in this chills late night stream. I'm probably just gonna go until like 25 or something. Or hell, maybe if I can get this stupid gun to level, 50. Hey, maybe if I can get this stupid gun to level 50 and complete all the 20 kills challenges, I'll actually fucking just, you know, get out of the stream then. But, yeah. So, one thing that I feel kind of irks me about Regnum, I mean, Regnum in and of itself is a good series. It's aged pretty well, despite the fact that there are some annoying bits about it. Oh. Hello, Treyarch 2008. I have no idea who you really are, but hello nonetheless. How you doing? Okay, forgive me for saying this jokingly, but oh my god, is that the real Treyarch in my chat right now? Holy shit, man! I feel so privileged. I'm sorry, that was a bad joke. God, I deserve to go to the fucking forever box for that one. Also, do forgive me for the not so great audio quality, but is what it is. What can you do? What can you do? Yeah, back on my random BS tirade regarding Regnum Excidium, one of my friends' series. One thing that kind of irked me about the series is one of the actors. You guys wouldn't know him, but because he's not exactly in the series in most series nowadays that we've done, But he was more prevalent in our earlier role plays because, let's be real here, he was less of a dick back then and didn't ghost us for no particular reason, but that's besides the point. His extras followed like this obvious formula of they're really snarky and asshole-ish, but the moment they get on death's door, they're like begging for their life, which is, to be honest, if there was any character I feel fits that the most, it would have to be the Night Overlord character. But all the other characters that follow this same kind of line of acting do not at all fit that. And another gripe I have, that's probably if somehow, someway, the certain person sees this stream, I'm probably going to get fucking blocked by them, but honestly, I doubt they'll ever watch this stream/video because, let's be real here, no one else outside of Fred ever gets any views on his shit unless he's actively, honestly, there's no way in fucking hell anyone would catch wind of me saying this, but let me set the stage here. Character I'm talking about is a character who started out as a side character but became a more prevalent character in the second season of Regnum. In the initial series, Peacekeeper was, as I just said, a side character. So, let me pose a question. Why the fuck did a side character get put into the final battle against the big bad Satrayu? Why? Why in the flying fuck did they get put there? Well, according to one of my friends, and obviously this came from the actor themselves, so taking this with a grain of salt is the stupidest move anyone can do, so I don't know why the fuck you'd want to doubt someone this when the person who literally was playing as the character said this themselves, but apparently, according to them, they basically, in a sense, equivocally, when taken and processed by my other friend, basically either guilt-tripped, gaslit, or just in general manipulated them, aka the person who did Regnum. Obviously, I don't need to beat around the bush to who made Regnum, but yeah, he who made Regnum, Big Daddy, big old daddy, Frederick 1960 or LNT Productions. He my best guess is he originally intended the final fight, the scene before Ravis fought Satrayu, to just be Isaac, Dragon, and Oberon, but the person who played Peacekeeper, whom, if anyone knows who that is, then, well, you know, not supposedly, outright having told one of my other friends, literally said that basically what I'm assuming was guilt tripping Fred or LNT Productions to add Peacekeeper to the final fight, which, if what I'm assuming, I mean, if that's most likely than not true, and honestly, given the fact that the person in question doesn't exactly have the best track record with being, you know, not a bit of a dick, because, I mean, let's be real here, when you try to use your fucking I don't know if it is actual legitimate depression or not, but when you try to use something like that as a means to force someone to do what you want them to do, which basically in their case is give them attention, um, yeah, I kind of don't, I definitely kind of won't take the way you try to spin things without a grain of salt, because let's be real here. If somehow, some way they do see this and they actually go about it in a calm and collected manner and actually try to talk with me about it, but let's be real here. All I'm probably going to get is either if they do see this, either I'm going to be angrily called out in the Mosh Pit Discord, or they'll just ghost me for the rest of eternity, because how dare I call them out? How dare I say such things and call them out for a possible truth? How dare I call them out for a possible truth that, honestly, I don't exactly know for certain myself, because let's be real here, unless I hear from them personally, or, well, if they actually go about it in a calm and collected manner and tell me exactly what the whole deal is, I'm not going to I'm not gonna believe that they're actually, you know, not being a dick about it. But let's be real here. The person in question, basically, from what I know and kind of feel, they basically fucking left the mosh pit group chat on PlayStation just because they were being called out for their bullshit by two other people in the mosh pit, of course, whom I'm not gonna name. But let's be real here. If you've seen Regnum and you have you actually have fucking brain cells, it won't be hard to put two and two together to figure out who the fuck I'm talking about. Like, let's be real here. Let's not beat around the bush. If you've seen Regnum and you actually know what you're talking about, if you know who I'm talking about, you know who I'm talking about. Simple as that. I don't need to beat around the bush. Or, well, me beating around the bush won't be hard to piece together. If you can clearly see here, I'm not at all the best with stringing words together. It's been very obvious for a long ass time that stringing together words in a coherent sense is not my strong suit. In fact, I absolutely fucking suck at it. But you know, social awkwardness, lack of social skills. Yeah, you know. I mean, let's be real here. I'm literally talking to nobody, but I'm just venting to air because, you know, that's literally the safest way I feel I can actually fucking just vent without having to worry about getting any shit, having any shit to happen. Just like happily venting to myself, knowing fully well that nothing will happen because I'm venting to myself. Who the fuck is going to magically swoop in to shit talk me when I'm just venting to my fucking self? And you know, honestly, I don't know. I'm probably going to private this stream or unlist it later down the road. Or, you know what? No, I'm probably going to private this stream once it's done. Just because I'm going to be brutally honest here. I'm a paranoid sack of shit, and I don't want any bad thing to happen in result of me basically making what I can say be the equivalent of a fucking call-out stream to that specific person, who more likely than not probably is never going to watch this stream because, you know, Who the fuck cares? But yeah, um, yeah, so in regards to the whole thing about basically them manipulating Fred or LNT Productions into adding them to the final battle, and also given the fact that Fred basically plays devil's advocate and basically tries to justify their actions to, you know, I don't know, but honestly, if what I feel, okay, if, okay, once again, I really just fucking hate myself because, like, my friend, one of my friends, one of my friends and one of the big shot actors in Warrior Academy basically told me that the person who I'm bitching about or venting about said this basically to their face, basically outright admitted this to their face, and yet I'm acting like, oh, if this possibly is true. If it literally came from the person themselves, then if it literally came from their mouths themselves, then a fucking course it's true. Why? What the fuck am I saying? God, I feel fucking. Simply put, I feel fucking stupid sometimes, you know? By either way, simply put, it was said by the person themselves, therefore I believe it was true. Okay, give me a second. I'm turning down the fucking audio. Master volume, turn that shit down to fucking 20 because it's hard to fucking talk when the audio is so fucking loud. But yeah, that makes me lose a little bit more respect for the person because yeah, this LNT Productions, Fred, the buddy, the friendo, chum, pal, friendo guy that I've known and come to be good friends with, that kind of bullshit, and hearing that coming from the offender's actual fucking, okay, I say offender, but you guys know what I'm trying to get at, basically. The person who basically did scummy shit to manipulate Fred into adding their character into the final battle of Regnum Excidium 1, where they literally don't fucking belong because their character is a fucking side character who says absolutely nothing and contributes absolutely nothing to the fucking plot, and yet somehow they got the magical fucking ticket to be allowed to go into the final fight and do what? Beat the ever living shit out of like Satrayu, the final boss? It's like you don't even fucking belong. You're a random side character who doesn't even fucking fit in with the rest of the cast. It's like you got Ravis the Warden, Oberon the Kensei, Isaac the Raider, and, you know, Dragon the TND, which, in case you don't know, they're all Vanguards. They literally named their fucking faction after the fact that the type of characters they are fucking Vanguards. And also, Satrayu was hyped up to be their villain, to be their, like, the villain they have to fight and defeat. But nope, apparently this random side character assassin who doesn't even speak apparently gets the fucking privilege to fight the final boss alongside the rest of the crew. If anything, I think that's complete and utter bullshit in my eyes. It's like, ah yes, this random character who served no purpose other than to just basically be a scout for the rest of the crew to just turn to when they want to get shit done, when they want to figure out what to do next, but they can't think of any convenient plot threads to just... But they can't think of anything convenient plot-wise to allow them to do such a thing without it seeming like a Deus Ex Machina or way too coincidental. And it's just like, are you... And then this character is just like, that's their logical outing. Because it's a fucking character who's swift on their feet and meant to be in and out real quick without getting caught. So, I think that totally makes sense as to why they're you know, being a side, side character. So you can understand my confusion at the sudden. It's like, oh yeah, this character who is literally served no other purpose than to just be a random means to allow them to push the plot forward in a non-bullshit contrived manner. Oh yeah, this character is now joining the heroes and fighting the final boss of the series, and we're not going to explain why the fuck they were just magically shoehorned into this final moment. They're just here now. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Of course, obviously, of course, this was not something that anyone really paid any mind to, or well, I guess to those who actually give a flying fuck and don't want him or the person using their bullshit to basically fucking get what they want. Now something like this does fucking matter because this is something that I'm now aware of, so of fucking course I'm not going to be okay with it because it's like, no, you can't just do that. Your character is a fucking side character. You don't get to dictate that your character gets shoehorned. You don't get to dictate what your character ultimately does. I mean, yeah, Regnum didn't exactly have the most coherent vision on what it wanted to do, roleplay, or like story-wise, but still, I'm pretty okay. No, that's a fucking lie. I'm pretty certain Fred or L&T Productions did have a coherent plan for Regnum, and I'm pretty damn certain he had a coherent plan that he wanted the final battle to be fought with like. He wanted Raven. Okay, let me rephrase that. He wanted it to be where Citrayu, the main villain, fights against Isaac, Oberon, and Dragon one-on-one, and then after all three of them beat him, he then fights Ravis one-on-one for the final showdown. So ultimately, when you think about it, it doesn't make any realistic sense as to why this random side character who has played literally no fucking part just suddenly magically is added into the final battle for what reason? Just to satisfy the person who was being fucking butthurt over the fact that they literally were just playing a side character. It's sort of like that one instance where same person where in Crimson Guardians, a series that sadly is no longer on YouTube because funny copyright, go Berber, go bang bang. One character in that RP was killed off, and the person was completely okay with their character being killed off, and yet then backpedaled on that and killed the person who I'm talking about's character for some reason. One of life's greatest mysteries. Why was this one character killed for no fucking... That's something that happened, but yeah, I don't fucking get it all. It's just something that just fucking irks me to no end. It's like, of course, on an initial viewing, I never really paid much mind to it, but, like, because at the time, I didn't fucking know this person as much as I did nowadays. Technically, that was in the early stages when I was just, getting to know them, so of fucking course I wouldn't know the bullshit that went on behind the scenes with their heads, so I wouldn't have anything to say about that or against it, but now that I do know them a hell of a lot more, oh boy, do I have a lot to say in regards to that shit. About that whole final battle scene where, for whatever reason, oh yeah, Peacekeeper, this character who at the time was merely a side character, oh yeah, that they're important now because they get to fight the final boss. It's basically like saying, oh, okay, this is a dumb analogy, but it's almost like saying, oh hey, Aiden and Marks are going to fight Viren. Aiden, a character who has shown up and literally done not a lot on, and was merely a side character that honestly was meant to die at the end of the day, are fighting the final boss and are actually going to defeat the final boss. Even though Fire and Steel technically isn't over yet, uh, j- just just think about that for a second. Doesn't that sound fucking stupid? Aiden, a character who has literally literally done nothing but basically be this aggressive, I'm just going to say this bluntly, aggressive douchebag, be this aggressive douchebag to the rest of the crew, and somehow, some way, he gets the luxury of actually being able to fight the final boss alongside alongside the main character. If anything, if someone was going to fight the final boss alongside Marks, it would have to be fucking Yuri or Crowd Guy or some other character, but not Aiden, a literal side character whose sole purpose is to just be there and then fucking die. Like, you get what I'm saying here? It's a dumb It's a dumb comparison because Fire and Steel is a more current roleplay, which still I don't exactly know when the next episode's going to be out because let me be real here. I'm not the one editing the series. It's the upload schedule and the editing is at the mercy of Fred because he offered to do the editing for me because let's be real here, there is no way in fucking hell I'm going to manage doing all the editing by myself. That Fire and Steel is a series that is much too complex for me to do any editing for it. So yeah, editing for Fire and Steel is not gonna come from me. If anything, it's gonna come from Fred. So the upload schedule is at the mercy of his. The uploads of Fire and Steel are at the mercy of his moods. If he feels like uploading an episode of Fire and Steel, an episode of Fire and Steel is going to be uploaded by him. If he doesn't feel like uploading or editing one, yeah, there's going to be no episode for a little. Yeah, so that's a thing that exists. The editing schedule or the uploading schedule for Fire and Steel is at the mercy of Fred. So yeah, I don't know when another episode's gonna come out, when the next episode's gonna come out. When he decides to upload it, that's when he's gonna upload it. But yeah, um, I guess on another side note, before I get back to just me having this stream literally just be not a chill stream, but hey, let me bitch and moan about this one person I don't fucking like for their I don't technically like all that much anymore for their bullshit in regards to Regnum Excidium's final episode where they basically forced Fred to shoehorn their character into the final battle where they don't belong. But also another thing, Project Nebula. That's a role play that I'm doing on Destiny 2, which is literally just me playing the campaign on the Beyond Light campaign and just fucking around doing. It's literally just me doing the fucking Beyond Light campaign because of because I fucking can and am. So, yeah, that's literally, and, the way I'm going about it is if I feel in the mood to play Destiny 2 and actively work on it, and, like, play on my Titan to record and actively do shit for it, then I'll do that and I'll upload it. If I don't, then I don't. But one thing's for certain, I'm definitely not touching the Titan unless I'm going to Project Nebula. So hey, I have for as long as Europa and Beyond Lights campaign are available and not sunsetted. So as long as Europa and the Beyond Light campaign don't get removed from the game, I'm completely fine to do whatever the fuck I want with it. Oh no. That was something I didn't see. Alright, 30. Yeah, that's 30,000 points. So, you know, if I really wanted to, I could just exfil and get it over and done with, but oh, I'm super close to finishing the, oh, I'm super close to finishing getting this up to level 30. Final tier of camos done, so once I get it to level 50, I'll do the last bit of, camo challenges, and then once I've done the last bit of camo challenges, I guess I'll just, if I'm done with the last bit of camo, if this is at level, okay, if I have 30k by the time I'm finished with the weapon camos, the last tier of weapon camos, I'll exfil, but, or if it's not, then oh well, what can you do? I'm certain at some point I'll get it done while working on weapon camos or something like that. Oh hey, I refreshed my double points. Oh, of fucking course you somehow grabbed me from that fucking distance. Fucking bullshit. But, yeah, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, me bitching and moaning about a, person I'm not really a big fan of. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird deal. I don't know what else to say about it that hasn't already been said. Well, from me, of course, because I'm the only one who's bringing it to the limelight here, to anyone who ever sees this stream, which, once again, is going to be no one, but, hey, if I could at the very least vent about it on stream, if I can vent about it on stream, and somehow, some way, if by some miracle in 15 billion years somebody about, then yeah, that'll be a fun little thing. Excuse me, I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm gonna check Discord and see if what I assumed happened. Nope, there's only ever been there's only yeah, honestly, I don't think I didn't do much in this party, but yeah. Anyway, um, yeah, I doubt anyone will ever see this or talk about it, but hey, if somehow, some way in the far future somebody makes a video talking, somebody sees Regnum and decides, hey, this is a video I want to make a, this is something I want to make a video talking about, then by all means, that would be pretty cool. And hey, if they actually do call out, make mention of the fact, like, hey, this seems a little odd. Why is this random side character? Why is this random side character in the final battle when they really served absolutely no purpose outside of the final battle? When they served no other purpose beyond the final battle, so why are they getting put in this pedestal of this? Why are they getting put in this position where they get to fight the final boss alongside the rest of the cast? Like, if they're going to be added to the final battle, then why the hell are certain other uh, side characters who probably deserve such a position more than they do not getting such a position? Like, why are they being screwed over to this side character that barely did anything? Like, I bet you if you asked me what side, I bet if I rewatched Regnum and somebody decided to ask me, hey, which side character, which of the side characters in Regnum do you like the most? I'm certain I can think of a few side characters that I liked more than fucking Peacekeeper. Honestly, on this, if I ever watched Regnum for a third time, Regnum Excidium 1 for a third time, I'm to make like a fucking character tier list. I probably, and I'm not gonna lie when I say this, the two characters I'd probably put at the bottom of the most useful as the tier list of most useful definitely would be, would 100% definitely fucking be Peacekeeper and Xemnas, aka a character of mine, a character that I played that was so fucking forgettable that honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if once again somebody ends up watching this in the far future, sees this and is scratching their heads like, Xemnas? Who the fuck is Xemnas? And I would not fault you for questioning that because once again, Xemnas is a super fucking forgettable character. He only showed up in 3 scenes and never again was he seen. 3 scenes was all the spotlight he ever got, and after that, he fucked right off. He served absolutely no purpose in the plot. He was just there because fuck you, he could be there. He was there in those 3 scenes for no other reason than just because. Honestly, it's been ages since I touched For Honor, so I don't fucking know what the purpose was behind Xemnas being there. Like, I don't even fucking remember what I originally wanted to do with Xemnas. I don't even know or remember what I wanted to do with what I wanted Xemnas to do in Regnum. He was just fucking there. Like, seriously, if anyone asked me, hey, what was originally the point of Xemnas? I literally could look them in the eye and plainly say, I don't fucking know what his purpose was. I think I originally wanted him to be like this enigmatic, mysterious, but yet super powerful bodyguard for Citryu or the voice. But that never came to fruition because shortly after like the three or 2 scenes he was in, I will admit I deleted For Honor. I deleted For Honor and didn't come back to For Honor until Tyranny, till Year 4 Season 2 when when the Rise of the Warmongers event happened, which was definitely not during a time a roleplay was happening. I don't believe a roleplay was occurring during the time during that time period. Or maybe maybe there was. I don't fucking know. All I know is that I stopped playing For Honor for the short period of time I actually did try it out. When it first was like free for PlayStation Plus, and then I came back a little while after, and then when Season 2 of Year 4 came out, so I was playing Tyranny. So when Season 4 Tyranny was happening, I was more active during that period of time, so yeah. But, I don't know. I, once again, don't recall what I originally intended for Xemnas to be, but he was something that existed, or something, I don't fucking know. But, yeah, that was the dealio with Xemnas, a character that literally served no other purpose than to just exist. I guess. I don't fucking know. Maybe someday I'll remember what the fuck. Maybe someday, if Regnum Excidium ever gets rebooted, probably not by Fred, but if it does ever get rebooted at some point, uh, I'll certainly myself try to make Regnum one hell of a better. I'll certainly try my hardest to make Xemnas a hell of a better character instead of just a forgettable side character who appeared for like only one scene. And hey, maybe if a reboot for Regnum Excidium ever comes out, hey, maybe the person who played Peacekeeper could actually make Peacekeeper fucking useful instead of just a side character who only appears when the characters need a means to move the plot forward in a more sensible way that doesn't just outright make zero sense. You know, that could work too, but fuck all if I know if Regnum will ever get like a reboot or something like that. It probably never will, so my gripes with Peacekeeper in Season 1, with Season 1 Regnum Peacekeeper will persist till the end of fucking time, and I'm not gonna let this go if in any way, shape, or form this somehow is found out by them. Know this, good sir, I'm not dropping this hatred I have towards Season 1 Peacekeeper after learning what fucking went down. I'm not gonna fucking let it go. That's just... You don't fucking do that. You don't fucking take advantage. You just don't fucking take advantage of the fact that someone is pitying you and basically giving you what you fucking want. It's like, oh, I'm depressed, so pity me, or some stupid shit like that. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? How low can you fucking get when you, like, pull something like that out of your ass just to ensure that you get what you fucking want? You know, honestly, I will say this, I'm kind of glad that they were not included in shit like Warrior Academy, because I don't even fucking want to know what they would have done if if they were in Warrior Academy. I don't even want to fucking know what stupid manipulative bullshit they would have done to L&T Productions or Fred in order to get whatever it was that they would have wanted with with this series and with Warrior Academy and whatever their character was going to be. Oh yeah, I got Golden Viper for the FFAR now. Good. I'm finally done with stupid gun. I can now finally move on to the AK-47. I'm going to do the AK-47 next because it's the one with the highest... It was the... Before I started the AKs, it was the one with the highest level, so... You know, fucking might as well get that one out of the way. So, while I'm working on getting all the other camos, I can... While I'm working on getting all the other camos, I can bump that bitch up to level 50. I can bump that bitch up to level 50. So, you know... Easy peasy lemon squeezy, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah, getting back on topic, I fear for what Warrior Academy would have become if they got their way, if they were in Warrior Academy and could do whatever the fuck they wanted to Warrior Academy, because that they could have probably fucking manipulated Fred and did their bullshit to get Fred to do what they wanted because they pitied them or some shit. I just fucking realized. I changed my thing to invite only, but I'm playing solo. I'm playing solo. How the fuck could anyone join me when I'm playing solo? Yeah, I just realized how stupid that was. Me saying my party is invite only when I'm playing solo. Well, anyway, either way, I don't exactly want to fucking know what would have happened to Warrior Academy if they were in it, because honestly, I feel like they would have fucking forced some changes that I don't think any of us would have liked. I don't know, but hey, if I'm able to ever talk about this with other people and while doing a stream like this, by all means, I'll fucking do it, and we could like chat and shit. But hey, uh, once I finally reach the point where I exfil, I'm just gonna say some closing thoughts on this. This stream has literally just been, hey, watch me. Hey, listen to me bitch and moan about this one person I don't like in the mosh pit because of some shit I heard from another person say that they admitted to doing. I don't fucking know. This stream has been all over the place in a in a this stream has been all over the place in a small sense. So you fucking know this is crazy. This is just crazy. I don't know what else to say. So yeah. I'll exfil and then say the closing thoughts I want to say, which won't be for another few rounds. Which won't be for another 2 rounds. So you can just watch me goof off for the last 2 rounds as I just do my same old boring bullshit of just running around, training zombies, and fucking around and finding out. Or, I don't fucking know what I'm saying. If you can't tell, I'm bored, and also I literally shouldn't be awake right now because it's, very late okay, not very late, but it's late at night. It's probably okay, I'm just gonna really quick check. Oh yeah, it's almost midnight. Yeah, it's almost fucking midnight where I am. Yeah, I really very much should not be awake right now, but fuck it, fuck it. I want to bitch and moan about something, and I want to vent. I want to vent my frustrations in a manner that might or might not actually get people to hear it. So I'm going to fucking vent those frustrations, because I don't fucking care. I want to make this known, and obviously, given the fact that, of course, I am one of the more smaller channels in the mosh pit group, so obviously no one's going to so the high likelihood of somebody seeing this is very minuscule because I'm one of the more smaller channels. So the chances of this actually being seen by anyone else is pretty slim, to say the very least. So, my fucking luck. Whoop-de-fucking do. Woe is me. Whatevers. But, yeah. Woe is I. What can you do? So, yeah. Please, for the love of God, don't let this be an order round. I don't want this to be a fucking... God fucking damn it. Of course! Of fucking course the round before the end is a goddamn order round because fuck you. You know what? I'm just were it not for the fucking challenge, I would very much just consider fucking just letting letting the fucking zombies overwhelm the fire control and just destroy it and then let the Orda fucking beam the Aether reactor and disable it. Fucking fire its EMP laser at the Aether reactor and just disable it because I really can't be fucking bothered. Alright. Alright, challenge done. Yep. Exfil with 30k. Yep. There we go. I'm done for the night. Actually, well, okay, before I go to sleep, I'll set up my fucking class. I'll set up the class that I'm gonna use for the AK when I start working on that bitch. That fucking bitch of a weapon, yeah, that one's gonna suck. Yeah, that one I'm kind of dreading a bit because, I mean, all the other weapons are definitely going to be fucking annoying because I gotta level them up from 1 to 50. But I mean, I guess on the bright side, I don't have to worry all that much because, well, I don't know. Alright, there we go. There we go. Golden Viper for the FFAR1. I don't. It looks alright, but whatever. Who cares? Do I use one of these variants? Honestly, no. I don't think I will. I'll just use the flat. Or maybe I'll use the brick wall one because it looks the most clean. Well, you know, if it... Okay, it's not gonna fucking load, so whatever. I don't care. I want the... Selects Hollow Scout. No. Yeah, I've never used that one before, so I think I'll use that one. Definitely gonna use that because fuck armor. Oh wait, no, that's equipment drop rate. Fuck armor. You know what? Given the fact that I don't have, definitely gonna want more spirit. What matters to me more? Higher capacity. You know what? No, fuck it. I'm going with tape mag. I want speed, accuracy, or high accuracy. High accuracy or low accuracy at the cost of more speed. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going with that. Oh, and I don't have a lot to go off. I don't. Wow. Okay, that's. I guess that's kind of good. I don't need to worry about the headshots on. Oh, I already have all the fauna done for this, so I guess that's good. Yeah, fuck it. I like Blue Tiger. I'll slap that bitch on. But yeah. That's gonna be all for me, Chief. Um, I'll say this much once again in regards to the thing. Uh, if the person in question who I kind of called out on their bullshit for this, uh, wants to chit chat about it, by all means, I'd fucking love to. Just, get your just fucking get your shit together and just we can talk about this and like get this out of the fucking way, but if you're not gonna do that, then personally I don't fucking find what you're doing cool. Like if you literally are fucking depresso, then maybe try to find some other way or just like talk about it with buddies. Don't try to fucking guilt trip us or be fucking silent or some shit like that. Shit like that ain't cool. I don't like that shit. Don't fucking do that. That's a dick move. And especially in regards to the whole final battle thing in Regnum, that shit I'm not okay with. That from what I heard about how that even happened, that's not fucking cool at all. Like, just no, just fucking no, all the way. That's not okay. You just can't fucking do that. Like, why would you fucking do that? That's not okay in my personal opinion. Anyway, that's enough bitching and moaning. I think I'm gonna call it quits here because it's literally, it is literally 16 minutes, before I go to sleep. I'm gonna call it quits for the night. Goodbye. And, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna keep this stream up on YouTube. I'm not gonna make it like my, fucking one on Remnant where I literally privated it after it was finished like 16 minutes. I'm just gonna remove this because I don't see any point. Anyway, I'm gonna just fucking